North Korea is ruled by one family, the Kims, for over 70 years. This dynasty has shaped the country's identity, politics, and even the daily lives of its people, making the Kim family name synonymous with North Korea itself. Kim Jong Un is the third in line, following his father and grandfather. He inherited not just the leadership but also the legacy and expectations of a nation built around his family's rule. As supreme leader, Kim Jong Un controls the government, military, and ruling party. Every major decision, from economic policy to military action, ultimately comes from him. His word shapes every aspect of life in North Korea. From the songs children sing to the news people hear, his influence is everywhere, woven into the fabric of society. The regime treats his safety as the nation's top priority, making him both a leader and a symbol of North Korean strength. His presence is carefully managed, and his appearances are orchestrated to project power and control. His security is a massive, multi-layered operation involving thousands of elite soldiers and agents. These forces are trained to respond instantly to any threat, no matter how small. These aren't just bodyguards, they're specialized units with distinct roles. Each group is responsible for a different aspect of his protection, from close-quarters defense to intelligence gathering and surveillance. Some form a human shield, always staying within arm's reach, ready to act as the last line of defense. Others sweep locations for threats, meticulously checking every venue before he arrives, ensuring no detail is overlooked. And intelligence teams hunt for plots before they start, monitoring communications and watching for any sign of dissent or danger. The leadership believes enemies, both inside and outside, are always lurking, so protection is relentless. Paranoia is built into the system, fueling constant vigilance. Kim's well-being is tied directly to the regime's stability. Any threat to him is a threat to the entire system. The fate of the country is seen as inseparable from his own. If something happened to him, chaos could follow, so his security is watched closely by the world. International observers look for any sign of instability, knowing it could have global consequences. Changes in his security detail offer rare glimpses into North Korea's secretive power structure. Even small shifts can signal major changes behind the scenes. The people who guard him are the wall between Kim Jong Un and the rest of the world. Their loyalty and discipline are absolute, and their presence is a constant reminder of the regime's priorities. Every move, every precaution, is about preserving the regime. The smallest lapse could have enormous consequences, so nothing is left to chance. His security is not just about personal safety, it's about the survival of North Korea's ruling dynasty. The future of the Kim family and the nation itself depends on it. The intensity of his protection reveals just how fragile the regime feels. The more elaborate the security, the more it shows the leadership's underlying fears. In North Korea, the leader's safety is the nation's foundation. The fate of millions rests on the security of one man, making his protection a matter of national survival. Recently, Kim Jong Un made a bold move by replacing 3 of his top security chiefs, an extraordinary and rare shakeup at the very heart of North Korea's power structure. These weren't just ordinary guards, but the powerful heads of the main agencies responsible for Kim's personal survival, namely, the Guard Bureau, the State Council Members' Security Bureau, which oversees the safety of the country's most senior officials, and the powerful Guard Command, a force with sweeping authority over elite protection and internal security. North Korea didn't officially announce these changes. Instead, outside analysts noticed unfamiliar faces in key positions during a major military parade broadcast. Such silent shakeups are typical in North Korea, where power shifts are often revealed only through subtle clues, like changes in seating arrangements or who stands closest to Kim. The replaced officials held immense trust and authority, overseeing everything from Kim's personal safety and daily movements to defending Pyongyang from high-tech threats, cyber attacks, and even potential internal plots. Only one of the 4 main security chiefs managed to keep his job, a sign of just how sweeping this purge was. The rest were replaced by Han Soon-chul, Ro Kyung-chul, and Ra Chul-jin, names now at the center of Kim's inner circle. This overhaul signals deep concern at the top. Kim wants people he trusts absolutely to face new and possibly unpredictable threats. It's not routine, it's a sign of anxiety, a desire for tighter control, and perhaps a response to growing instability or fear of betrayal. The new appointments show Kim is preparing for challenges he sees on the horizon, whether from within his own ranks or from outside pressures. Such a dramatic change is a clear window into his current state of mind, one marked by caution, urgency, and a determination to secure his grip on power. South Korea officially confirmed the shakeup in Kim Jong Un's security team. On January 13, 2026, the Unification Ministry announced it had verified the replacement of the three top officials. This moved the story from speculation to fact, showing South Korea's intelligence was confident and concerned. The ministry suggested the reshuffle signals Kim's growing fear of assassination. Such a direct statement about another leader's fears is rare and underscores the seriousness of the situation. South Korea and its allies constantly monitor North Korea, piecing together clues from parades, meetings, and propaganda. Their goal, to understand what's happening inside the secretive regime. The announcement warns both North Korea and the world that Kim's sense of danger is rising. When North Korea's leader feels threatened, the entire region pays attention. Why did Kim Jong Un overhaul his security now? Experts point to rising threats and global tensions. North Korea's bold actions, missile tests, foreign involvement, have made Kim a bigger target. A recent U.S. operation capturing Venezuela's president sent shockwaves through Pyongyang, highlighting the real risk of decapitation strikes. North Korea has long feared such attacks, but seeing it happen elsewhere made the threat immediate. Kim may have doubted his old team's ability to counter modern threats, prompting the shakeup. The move is preemptive. Kim is acting before an attack can happen, signaling control to his people and warning adversaries. The fear of assassination or capture is now driving his decisions. By reorganizing his security, Kim is trying to stay one step ahead. The overhaul is a sign of a leader who feels increasingly vulnerable. In North Korea, fear shapes every move at the top. North Korea's alliance with Russia is a key factor in Kim's sweeping security overhaul. This partnership, forged over years of mutual interests and shared opposition to the West, has now reached a new level of strategic importance for both nations. In late 2024, Kim made a dramatic move by sending thousands of North Korean soldiers to support Russia in Ukraine, a bold and unprecedented step that instantly made him a direct enemy of Ukraine and its Western allies. This decision marked North Korea's most significant military intervention abroad in decades. This global involvement exposes Kim to a host of new threats, including possible retaliation or assassination attempts from unexpected sources, far beyond the Korean peninsula. The list of potential enemies has grown longer, and the risks are now more unpredictable than ever before, with new adversaries emerging on the world stage. Sending troops abroad also creates serious vulnerabilities. Soldiers could be captured, interrogated, and secrets about North Korea's military operations could leak to hostile intelligence agencies. By joining the war, Kim has opened his regime to new intelligence threats, cyber attacks, and covert operations from countries that previously had little interest in North Korea. The security shakeup is an urgent attempt to plug these new holes and adapt to a rapidly changing threat landscape. North Korea's public defense of Russia at the UN shows it's doubling down on this risky alliance, even as international condemnation grows louder. For Kim, the benefits, aid, technology, and political support, must be carefully weighed against the ever-increasing danger to his own life and regime stability. The overhaul of his security team is clear proof he's taking these risks seriously, investing in new protocols and trusted personnel. The Russia connection has changed the game for Kim's personal safety, forcing him to rethink every aspect of his protection in a world that's suddenly much more dangerous. Kim Jong-un's security isn't just about new leaders, it's about new technology. North Korea is seeking advanced gear communication jammers, drone detection systems, and more. Drones are a growing threat, capable of surveillance or carrying explosives, so countering them is now a top priority. The new Guard Command chief, Ra Chul-jin, is tasked with building a state-of-the-art defense against aerial and electronic attacks. The strategy is layered: detect threats early, jam signals, and physically neutralize dangers. Kim is moving beyond loyal bodyguards, embracing technology to protect himself. North Korea is learning from global assassination attempts and adapting fast. The new security posture is about staying ahead of modern threats, whether from spies, snipers, or drones. The new team must master both loyalty and high-tech defense. Kim's security changes are visible in his bodyguards' tactics. Guards now carry large black bags, believed to be foldable bulletproof shields or concealed weapons, ready to deploy in an instant. This shift followed a high-profile assassination attempt in Japan, prompting North Korea to upgrade its close protection. The bodyguards now form a tighter, denser human shield, moving in a V formation to block any threat. These tactics make it nearly impossible for attackers to get close or get a clear shot. Every detail, from equipment to formation, has been re-evaluated for maximum protection. The visible changes reflect a heightened state of alert and a response to new dangers. The combination of new personnel, technology, and field tactics is a comprehensive overhaul. Kim's security is now a living, evolving system, always adapting to perceived threats. The fear at the top is now visible for all to see. Amid security fears, Kim Jong Un's daughter, Kim Jong-un, has stepped into the public eye. She's appeared at military parades, weapons tests, and major state events, an unusual move in secretive North Korea. Experts believe she's being positioned as his successor, signaling the dynasty's future. Her presence builds legitimacy and prepares the elite for a fourth-generation Kim. This public grooming is a strategy for stability, ensuring a clear line of succession. It also sends a message: even if Kim is targeted, the regime will endure. The rise of his daughter is both a plan for the future and a response to present dangers. In North Korea, succession is security. Kim Jong Un's security overhaul has global consequences. For North Koreans, it reinforces the leader's absolute power and the regime's control. For neighbors like South Korea and Japan, a fearful Kim is unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Heightened paranoia could lead to miscalculations or military provocations. North Korea's alliance with Russia and its nuclear ambitions make the region more volatile. The world must watch closely. Kim's fear shapes his actions, and his actions ripple worldwide. Understanding his mindset is crucial for peace and security. In the end, a vulnerable leader in Pyongyang is a risk for everyone.